unpacking while I'm packing. Welcome back to my channel. I haven't been in front of the camera in a while, but I'm trying to get in front of the camera and not be so angry. Even though on the inside, eyes is angry. I know that a lot of things has been said about my robbery, and Shrek did interviews with one of the accused fiancés, and I remember Renee was, my brother wouldn't do that, blah blah blah. I went through a lot of persecution even though I was the victim. These are some pictures and stuff, but because of the newspaper, I need to put some tape on it, make sure it stays closed. Family, let's unpack while packing. This has a lot of metaphorical aspects about it, right? I'm unpacking all of this nonsense that has happened in the Gambia. I'm unpacking while I'm packing to go somewhere and start a new life in that location, right? To reside somewhere else. And I'm excited about that. I am excited to be somewhere in a location for 10 years. I didn't expect to be here for 10 years, but when I started making arrangements to transition, which was almost 5 years ago, October would be 5 years. Yeah, so I was on track with my life, but then life starts lifing, and scammers start scamming. House really looks like I'm living in a storage though, but who cares, because that's what happens with the process of moving, right? So packing up these pictures, putting them in newspaper, clearing out these pictures, putting them in a box. I have some scrapbooks. So I am one of those people that camera took pictures. So I am happy that I did have pictures like this, like the 35 millimeter, and getting them printed out, because once, my former security, Renee Marcus's twin brother, once all those things happened with my robbery, I don't have those family portraits anymore. I don't have those family pictures. Thanks to Google. Shout out to Google, right? Now, but there's certain things, if I take pictures, like if I took pictures like these and back in the day with my digital camera and they're on my hard drive, those are gone, right? They're only here now. Get it? They're only here now. So I have scrapbooks because I will be scrapping. I like doing things like that. I'm a very sentimental person. So yeah, I gotta find somewhere to put that. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a box. Oh, I don't have a box set up that's big enough for those. Yeah. But I'm taking things off the wall. I am not playing. And I'm starting early so I can get all this done. So let's unpack. Well, what I am trying to do is get on a schedule, get back on a schedule. You all may not have seen it, but I've been going back and forth to the Gambia too much for my life to be stable here in America. My life is like this in America too. I cannot live both lives like this. So in the process of me trying to cut ties with that life over there, I have to stay grounded. I have to stay seated and allow God to work, and allow me to work, allow the God in me to work, to get back to my workout schedule. That's why I'm not fasting this Ramadan. I know. Nope. God understands. I need to get this back to a schedule. I know many people. I can't even say many people. Some of you all probably like, damn, she's still talking about this. Yes, because it's trauma. Sad thing is in our community, we don't really talk about mental health and trauma and the things we go through, which is sad because, a lot of us go through a lot of ish in life, right? There are a lot of broken people walking around, including myself. But the difference is some of us are trying to work on our issues, and some of us just like being in that mess. So I always say, since my friend told me about this, is being around like-minded folk. Someone sent me this: delight, to give great pleasure, to rejoice or be highly pleased, right? And it's beautiful because this is when one of my friends got married, and some of the pictures that were taken at, because it was a friend of mine, but we all worked together at a corporation, right? And she got married, so we all went, and Tay Tay had lost some weight then, so they was like, "Who the hell are you?" But one of the guests made cards, and that was what she sent to me, and this was really nice. So like I said, I'm sentimental. I keep these things. This was in 2011. Yes, Jules and Leisha, right? Y'all wedding was popping. We don't talk about, I'm not going to say we don't talk about, it's not prevalent to talk about mental health in our community. But shout out to my sisters and my brothers who go to a therapist, right? Nothing bad is happening in their lives. I mean, if you're working in the corporate world, you're dealing with racism. We're dealing with racism anywhere, whether you're working in the corporate world, you're working at McDonald's. We are dealing with things in life. Life is life. You say you're in a bad relationship, and one of the people are not trying to change. In order for you to not change until you can get out of that situation, it's good for you to go to therapy. Yes, I am talking to someone because Tay Tay got so much anger inside of her. I'm trying to work it out. But God knows that I'm not. Shout out to y'all that have that connection with people that you can call up. Hey, I'm having a problem. Say no, say less, right? Say no more. And they go and handle it. God knew I wasn't supposed to have people like that. No way. Was I supposed to have people I can call, like, go handle that? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because I would abuse it, especially now. I would abuse it. It's just interesting to me that, like I said, Shrek, Monica, all these people had so much to say, but what are y'all saying now? Because court was yesterday. Do I have to go? Absolutely not. I finished my testimony, boom. When it was a defense turn, like I said, nobody showed up. Not Renee Marcus's twin brother. But you said, okay. Ibrahima and Isatu's watchman, nor his lawyers. Nobody showed up. Now, since the video had been put out, the people that bailed Ibrahima and Isatu's watchmen out, yeah, they supposed to have went to court yesterday and said, we don't want to bail anyone. Take my name off of that. But they're still looking for Renee Marcus's brother. How much shame does that bring on y'all? I mean, y'all already got shame based on your daddy being okay, so back in the day, y'all, they were saying, oh, Renee is Elizabeth Rennie. That's what they call her, Elizabeth Rennie. So Ellie, they call her Ellie. So Elizabeth Rennie, y'all know who I'm talking about, the chick that lived in the UK that was fat and then got slim and was fighting with R. Kathy. Yes, so her. When they were saying that she was Congolese, right? She laughed, but they had it wrong. She is Togolese. She's from Togo. Her dad is from Togo, and her mom is from Senegal. So she's Togolese and Senegalese, right? But she was born in the Gambia. The reason why certain people wanted me to shut up and not, oh, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, does that matter now? I don't even know if that matters now. Like, you on the run. It doesn't matter now. But I wonder if they'll try to get him out of the country. Y'all. The reason why they didn't want me to talk is, why was your dad exiled out of Togo. Because if you know their surname, right? I'm not going to say their surname. Starts with a D. But if you know their surname, then you would know that that surname is big in Togo, because Renee's grandfather on her father's side is some big guy over there, right? So a woman told me one time I was in the Gambia. I said, sister, what's your nationality? She says, I'm Togolese. I said, oh, you from Togo, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, my security, his family's from Togo. She was like, what's their surname? I said, blah, blah, blah. She said, oh, he got money. I said, no, no, no. He didn't. So the name holds weight over there, right? Y'all saw the grandfather's heir in one of my videos. So can you imagine the grandfather who is a big man in Togo? Can you imagine the shame that was brought to his family when his son was allegedly kicked out of the military for rape, torture, and unaliving? The M word. What? Okay. So when I heard that and I touched on it, that's when it was like, hey, she's saying this. Is it true? Because I know the conversations you had with me, it's the T word, put it together, right? I was doing something to the person that scammed me. I was like, I ain't doing no ish like that. I handle stuff in the courts. I ain't trying to be state's property, my ninja. But you are. That's why you're on the run now, right? Because the watchman, Isatu's watchman, he's in jail. The process is you go to jail until the case is over. But let's talk about how Rennie, the house that the compound before it was renovated, there was only one room, one bedroom, and one bed. So she was there, her dad was there. Both luggages was in the same room. When they took me to go and see the bathroom, that jacuzzi that she was in, they were all in the same. So y'all was sleeping in the bed together. Girl, you 27 years old. But wait, when we used to have dinner,